Ex-adult film star Abella Danger issues public apology after viral sideline moment sparks outrage and online debate. Date: January 22, 2026. In a moment that quickly turned into one of the most talked about viral flashes on national television this week, former adult film star and current University of Miami student Abella Danger issued a public apology after she unexpectedly appeared on live ESPN broadcast during the college football playoff national championship game and sparked widespread conversation, and in some quarters, controversy, across social media and sports fan communities. Yahoo! The incident has raised questions about privacy, broadcasting decisions, fan reactions, and the broader cultural reactions to public figures when they intersect with mainstream sporting events. This comprehensive article examines the incident in detail, provides thoughtful analysis of the reactions, and explores what it means for the individual at the center of the storm. 1. The game that sparked a viral moment. On Monday night at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida, the College Football Playoff (CFP) National Championship game saw the University of Miami Hurricanes face off against the Indiana Hoosiers. With the Hurricanes trailing by 10 points in the fourth quarter, the tension was high and the atmosphere electric. With fewer than 7 minutes remaining, national television cameras panned across the crowd, as they often do during pivotal moments, and landed on a spectator whose visibly anxious reaction to the game stood out. Yahoo! That fan was Abella Danger, known previously as an adult film performer and now a student at the University of Miami studying law. Before that night, she was already a recognizable figure among Hurricanes fans, having been spotted on ESPN broadcasts during earlier games in Miami's playoff run. Yahoo! However, this particular televised shot, brief, unplanned, and at a nerve-wracking moment in the game, became the catalyst for a flood of social media reactions that ranged from amusement to outrage. 2. Who was Abella Danger? Born a mere a day and raised in Miami, Florida, Abella Danger's path to public attention has been unconventional. She entered the adult film industry in 2014 and quickly became one of the most widely known performers in her field, retiring from that industry in 2022 according to her own social media. Yahoo! Since retiring, Danger has reinvented her public persona. She enrolled at the University of Miami, where she is reportedly studying law, a field she has said she pursued because she wanted to better understand how contracts, civil rights, and justice mechanisms work in the world. AOL. Her large social media following, tens of millions on platforms like Instagram, reflects both her earlier career and her current status as a public figure and outspoken Hurricanes fan. In the months leading up to the CFP final, she had been documented by fans and media alike cheering passionately for her hometown team throughout the season. Yahoo! 3. The viral moment and social media reaction. As the broadcast cameras shifted focus to Danger during a tense moment in the game, the clip was instantly shared and reshared across platforms like Twitter, now X, Instagram, and TikTok. Many fans reacted with humor, surprise, and disbelief, not because anything inappropriate occurred on camera, but rather because the sight of a once-adult film star in the stands of one of college football's most significant games was unexpected for many viewers. Yahoo! One widely shared tweet remarked humorously on ESPN's choice of crowd shot, capturing the jarring mix of emotions among sports fans online. ESPN is so unapologetically horny. Panning the camera to Abella Danger at a crucial part of the game is crazy. Yahoo! At the same time, there were fans who questioned why the broadcast chose to linger on her specifically, debating whether producers were aware of her identity and whether it was appropriate to highlight her during such a critical moment in the game. 4. Apology issued. I am so deeply sorry. In the wake of the viral attention, Danger chose to address the situation head-on the following day. Speaking to TMZ Sports on Tuesday, she expressed clearly that her appearance on the telecast was unplanned and unwanted. I would give anything in the world to not have had ESPN film me, and I am so deeply sorry to anyone I offended with my attendance at the game. Yahoo! Her apology was explicit and remorseful, emphasizing that she had no intention of becoming a focal point of a national television broadcast and certainly did not wish to offend fans of the sport or viewers at home. She continued, saying she wished she could simply be viewed as any other student supporting my team, highlighting her desire to blend into the student fanbase rather than be singled out because of her previous career or public image. TMSPN.com. Notably, she did not engage in any inappropriate behavior on camera nor did she appear to be aware she was being televised at that moment, reinforcing that her apology was not for conduct, but for the discomfort or offense some viewers felt at seeing her on the screen. TMSPN.com. 5. The Lakers game that preceded this moment. This was not the first time Danger gained attention during Miami's postseason run. Earlier in December, during a match against Texas A&M, she was spotted by cameras cheering energetically, drawing similar reactions online, though that earlier moment did not spark nearly as intense a conversation. Yahoo! In that earlier appearance, social media users shared clips and commented on the broadcast's unexpected spotlight, setting the stage for the more explosive reaction that occurred during the CFP National Championship game. Yahoo! 6. Miami's heartbreaking loss and emotional aftermath. Beyond the broadcast focus on Danger, the game itself was a dramatic, tightly contested battle. The Indiana Hoosiers ultimately won the national title with a 27-21 victory, marking their first national championship in program history. The Sun. Danger's reaction during the broadcast, anxious, intense, and emotionally invested, reflected the stakes of the game for loyal fans. In the aftermath of the loss, she posted via social media, conveying deep disappointment over the result but unwavering pride in her team's efforts throughout the season. The Sun. Despite the defeat, she referred to the Hurricanes as still winners, underscoring her belief that Miami deserved to be in the championship and that the players gave their all. New York Post. Her emotional honesty, including a clip of her leaving the stadium saying, "I hate this," humanized her to many followers, showing that her passion for the team was genuine, rooted in loyalty rather than spectacle. The Sun. 7. Broader reactions. Debate and debate over privacy. The incident has catalyzed a broader debate on social media and in sports discourse about the role of broadcasters choosing crowd shots, the privacy of fans on live television, and how public figures, especially those with unconventional backgrounds, are portrayed and perceived. Some users criticized ESPN for what they saw as an insensitive choice to focus on Danger instead of purely showcasing fan emotion. Others argued that in sports broadcasting, it's routine to catch expressive fans in the stands and that her previous career should not change that. https://www.zaptv.com. The incident also shone a spotlight on how quickly a seemingly mundane crowd reaction can become a national talking point in the age of social media, where clips circulate instantly and generate thousands of reactions within minutes of airing. tmspn.com. 8. A cultural reflection. Public figures in new roles. What makes this moment particularly noteworthy is not just the brief cameo on ESPN, but who the person at the center of the moment happens to be. Abella Danger's journey from adult film star to law student and sports fan encapsulates the complexities of modern public identity. Yahoo! In years past, an appearance by a former performer in the crowd likely would not have drawn broad attention. But in a hyperconnected world where identity, past careers, and fan engagement intersect on platforms with global reach, the reactions reflect broader cultural tensions, how society perceives individuals with non-traditional backgrounds, and how media coverage can amplify or challenge norms of privacy and respect. Danger herself has emphasized that her attendance at the game was about supporting her university and experiencing the highs and lows of college sports fandom, a relatable position for millions of students and alumni. https://www.zaptv.com. Her apology, then, was not just to those offended by seeing her but also a reflection of her desire to be taken seriously in her current endeavors and respected as a person with multifaceted interests beyond her past career. 9. What comes next for Danger? In the wake of this viral moment, Danger has expressed that she would prefer to keep a lower profile at future events, focusing on her academic goals and her support for her team from the stands without the glare of national coverage. https://www.zaptv.com. Whether she succeeds in staying out of the spotlight remains uncertain, given her large social media following and public curiosity, but her willingness to address the controversy candidly and respectfully has been noted by many observers. Her experience may also spark conversations within broadcasting circles about how to balance capturing fan emotion with respecting individuals' comfort levels and personal histories. 10. Conclusion. A viral moment with broader resonance. What began as a typical broadcast cutaway during a major sporting event quickly evolved into a national viral story involving humor, debate, cultural reflection, and a sincere apology from the individual involved. Abella Danger's situation underscores how the convergence of media, celebrity, and sports fandom can create unexpected discourse in the digital age. Yahoo! Whether this moment will have a lasting impact on how broadcasters choose crowd shots, or simply stand as one of the more unusual viral episodes of recent college football history, it highlights the unpredictable ways that modern media moments can capture not just attention, but a wide range of public opinion and emotion. The Sun.